Hey Collective, how are you doing? It's High Priestess Pisces with another tarot reading here for you all. Oh, goodness. Excuse me, just got through relaxing and everything, so, I had to get this reading done for you. Please excuse my son. He likes to do a lot of talking and things. But anyway, let's get into this reading. It's another mind, body, and spirit reading. So please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Let's get right into it. So for your mind, we have naked. So Spirit tells me that you're being open-minded. You're being open-minded to maybe becoming a spiritual leader of some sort, like a mentor, a spiritual coach, or something of some sort, and you're being open-minded. You're thinking about that and being open-minded to that idea, and because, excuse me, Spirit's telling me that there's been a loss that you suffered from, that you lost a job. You just lost a job, and that's why you're stirring towards that avenue of becoming a spiritual mentor. It's probably something that you wanted to do for a while. You've probably been wanting to do this for a while, so you just like, shit, let me go on and, just go on and go for it, and then the last job caused you grief and suffering, and you lost that job. Either you lost the job or you ended up quitting the job because it caused you some grief and suffering. Take it as it resonates. That's what Spirit's telling me. And with the body, we have alchemy, and Spirit's telling me that physically you're doing something. You're doing some alchemy work. You're doing probably dealing with crystals or dealing with herbs and different things that they do out there, the herbs, making the essential oils and different things like that. So, into the craft part of it, of the spirituality, he says, the craft. So, and that you have a lot of hope and faith in something that you're building and creating. So yeah, you're physically building and creating something. Doing some alchemy, not like I said, you're probably doing the candles, the spiritual candles, or you're doing elixirs, essential oils, just all different types of things that they do out there, salts, all different types of things, crystals, working with crystals, meditations, just something physically that you're creating. And but the thing is that with the Eight of Pentacles reversed is that you're rushing this. You're rushing this project, this idea, this thing that you're working on. You're rushing it. And that you've dealt with you've been a little aggressive here in this thing. Yeah, you've been a little aggressive in rushing a job and being in your ego and things, and being a little domineering in this thing. Just like, when you're doing something, you kind of wanna not be in your ego. You kind of want to be humbled when you're doing things. So it's like, you're being in your ego here, and it's like you need to be more calm when it comes to things. So you're being aggressive with this thing. It's like, oh, I got to get this done. I got to, you're taking action, but the way you're doing it, you're kind of like, you're being overbearing. You're being domineering with it. Like, this is done. I got to get this done. And then when you push it out there, you're pushing it out there. It's like you're forcing it, out there. And you need to bring it down into more calmer waters. And we got there with the King of Cups. That's what Spirit's telling me, is that you need to be more in control of the situation and be more in control of your emotions. Drop that ego and be more calm in a positive light, and don't be so much of a pushover, domineering. And it's kind of in a selfish sense too as well. So and temperance came out, and Spirit's telling me that again, with the rushing, you're rushing this project, this idea, this thing that you're creating, and Spirit's telling that you need to slow down. You need to take your time. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. Like they say, you got to cool it down. You got to slow it down. Ooh, watch out. Before you lose control. That just popped up. So, yes, yeah. You need to slow it down. You need to slow it down. Take your time. Be patient. Take your time and really, really analyze what you're doing. Pay attention to the details, because you're missing something there. And that's why you're not getting the results that you want, because whatever it is you're rushing it, you're not getting the results. And you're being, you're forcing it, pushing it out there, and it's not complete. It's not fully finished. So you need to be patient and take your time. And that's what Spirit's saying, that you need to really pay attention to the details and really assess the situation. And don't rush it. Take your time and really make sure that you dot your I's and cross all your T's, and make sure everything is in order. Is it set to go before you put it out there, and you launch it and you let the world see what it is that you're doing, But you're on a good path. It's just, you're just rushing things. And we got to slow it down. So with the Spirit, we have live out loud. So you've been suppressing yourself in a spiritual sense. You're not being fully who you are called to be, who you are destined to be, who the Spirit has called you to be, who God has called you to be. You're not really living fully in your who you fully are. Spiritually, in your highest self, you're not being you. And you're not, being that out in the open. You're not being you. And it's like you're suppressing, because we have the Three of Pentacles reverse, and Spirit is telling me this because, it's a group of people that you were working with, that you were, associating yourself with in some type of sense. I don't know whether this was work, within the community or organization or, job or whatever the case may be. It's a group of people that you were working with, but you don't want to work with them. Yes, this is why you're suppressing yourself, because you don't want to really collaborate or associate yourself with these people. And Spirit is telling me with the Queen of Swords reversed that these people were being mean to you. They were being cruel. They were criticizing you, saying mean things to you and about you, I guess because they don't see you in the light. They're blind and oblivious to who you truly are. They're low vibrational people, so they're not gonna notice you. They're not aware of who you really are, and they don't see that you are this light that shines bright. You are powerful in your own sense, in your own spiritual self, because you are in a high priestess energy, an empress energy. You are in that energy right now. So it's like, those people are criticizing you, and they could be jealous. You know what I'm saying? So they're criticizing you. They're being mean and cruel and jealous and just criticizing you and talking about you and gossiping you and really trying to block you from really being who you really are. And they're making you be insecure about yourself and making you self-doubt who you are. Don't let them do that, collective. Do not let them let you think that you are less than, because they're not even aware of who they really are. They don't even know. They're just these false pretense individuals walking around here acting like they really know what's going on when they're really fucking asleep out here. You're woke. They're asleep. let them stay knocked out over there in their own little, little beds and whatever the hell they want to call it. Let them be what it is. You do you. You keep being you. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise, collective. Stand your ground and be who you truly are. Stand in your true highest self. That's what you are called to do. That's what Spirit's telling me. And Spirit gave me the advice card, which is pleasure. And as you see the stars, the cosmics, and everything, come on now. Take pleasure in who you are. Again, don't be afraid to be who you truly are. In your highest self. Align with your highest self. Be who you truly are. Don't let nobody block you. Block your path along your journey. Don't let nobody try to stop you. Don't listen to the naysayers and the haters and the bullshitters and the, you know what I'm saying? They just lames because they low vibrational. They sleep out here. They not woke like you are. Keep doing you. You are on your way to success. You are on your way to success. Spirit is telling me. All you have to do is take pleasure in who you are. You are called to fully be who you are. Don't be afraid, collective. Don't hide it. Let it out. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Got to let it show. Let it out, collective. Don't be afraid. I hope this helps. Have a blessed one.